Hi guys, welcome to today's webinar. We shall be hosting Bernie Siala. Bernie Siala is a trader, a mentor from South Africa. Hello Vusiwe, Humalo, welcome. Please unmute yourself and tell us where you're joining us from. We still have a couple of minutes before we start. I'd love to know where you're joining us from. Hello. Where are you joining us from? Are you from Kenya or South Africa? Hello. Vusiwe, we can hear there's like a background noise, some background noise on your end. You can tell us where you're joining us from, and then you can mute yourself as we wait for Barney to join. Okay, so Vusiwe has left the call. Yeah, today's webinar is in collaboration with our partner broker. This is called HFM, Hot Forex, formerly Hot Forex Kenya. They're gonna be our sponsor for our trading partner for this particular webinar. So if you don't have a live trading account, you can get in touch with me through my number. And then we're gonna get you started on a live trading account with them. So we have like a minute before the other guys join in. I can see James has joined the call. James, you can unmute yourself and tell us where you're joining us from as we wait for people to stream in. We'll give them like 5 minutes.
Hi, I'm joining to learn.
Where are you joining us from? Kenya or South Africa?
I'm in Kenya.
Nice. All right. So I can see we'll have people from different trading communities. So I sent the link earlier today and part of yesterday. This week we're gonna have back-to-back webinars. And currently, let me just give a call to Bernie so that he can join the call and we can get started. He's our guest speaker for tonight. Meanwhile, guys, you can mute yourselves. I can see guys are still streaming in. Welcome Inje Mutusi. I'm thinking you're from South Africa, Joburg, or you can unmute yourself and tell us where you're joining us from as we wait for guys to join the call.
Hi, I'm NJ Mutusi. I'm joining from Rustenburg.
All right. Welcome. Feel free to engage with us as we learn from one of your traders, actually. Bunny I'm going to read out his trading bio shortly. And then we will get started. So let me see how many people have joined so far, and then we can get started. Oh, I can see Basani. Basani, could you unmute yourself and tell us where you're joining us from? We've heard from the other attendees as well.
Hello.
Hi, Basani.
Can you hear me? Hello. I'm Basani Shalingobeni. I am joining you from Zanin, Limpopo province.
Okay. Welcome to our trading session today. We're streaming live from Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm gonna read out the trading bio for our guest for tonight before he joins. Let me try and call him directly because he's kind of held up. He's supposed to tune in at exactly 8 p.m. Nairobi time, which is 7 p.m., right? It's 7 p.m. African time, I'm assuming. From where you guys are joining us from. We're like 1 hour apart.
Yes, it is 7 o'clock.
Hi, Bunny. Could you please join the call? We're waiting for you. How many minutes? Okay, yeah, because we're waiting. There are some guys who've already joined from both our trading communities. So guys, allow me to first of all recognize the presence of everyone who's joined. Bunny will be joining us shortly. So meanwhile, I'm gonna do his trading bio for every one of us to get acquainted with the kind of work that he's been doing. So allow me to read out his trading bio. So Bernie Siala is a renowned Forex trader and a dedicated mentor with 6 years of experience building an online community group called Earnimax. Bernie Siala has a degree in economics, having studied at the University of Namibia with a proven track record of success and a passion for empowering aspiring traders. Known widely as Bernie Jam, on TikTok and Earnimax on Facebook, he has built a strong online presence sharing valuable trading insights and strategies. Among his notable achievements is his inspiring Okta success story on YouTube, being one of the few mentors to be interviewed by a broker, which highlights his journey from beginner to accomplished trader, demonstrating his expertise and commitment to growth. Bernie's approach combines both disciplined trading, risk management, and education, making him a trusted figure in the trading community. Whether you're looking to learn the fundamentals or refine your trading strategy, Bernie Siala is committed to guiding traders toward financial independence and success in the Forex market. He currently trades fundamentals and combines that with technicals on major currency pairs such as the Euro USD and the pound dollar. He also trades the synthetics as well on WellTrade and Deriv. He would love to discuss his views on the difference between the two, broker partnerships, how they work, why most people usually don't have information about a lot of trading tips, and as well as beginning traders. So that is his trading bio. We're really honored to have him tonight. Guys, just as what is it called? A check-in call. Um, if you wish to ask your question, you can feel free to type it in the comment section on the chat section. We'll have a Q&A session before the end of this webinar. We're also gonna try and make it a bit short. It's gonna be an exclusive 40 minutes of interacting and doing some analysis to understand his trading rationale. So for now, let me see if he's been able to join the call. So I can see we have new members who've joined in Lebo Gang. Lebo Gang, let me see who else hasn't spoken. We have Mpos Rosani, Ari, we have Trader Ari, we have Jabu Majova, Aisha. Oh wow, that's quite a number. So guys, feel free to type in your questions if you have any. And the topic and the theme for today's webinar is basically trading the major currency pairs, having a solid trading strategy, as well as synthetics. So those are two different asset classes. So we have currency pairs, which he will focus on the major pairs. As highlighted from his trading bio, he normally trades the major Euro USD and pound USD. Let me see if We can have some of the attendees like Aisha, Ari, Jabu, and Mpozo Rosani. You can just unmute yourself and say hi to us as we wait for Bunny to join the call. You can also tell us where you're joining us from so that we also understand like where our audience is streaming in from as we go. So I can see we have like 11 members from the different trading communities. That's a good thing. Maybe we can start with Ari. Unmute yourself and tell us where you're joining us from, Ari, and then we can go to Rosani and Jabu, then Aisha.
Hello,
Hi.
my name is Maria. I am logging in from Nairobi. They say Nairobi, yes.
All right, that's good. Welcome, Maria. We have Rosani as well. If you can hear us, Rosani, please unmute yourself and tell us where you're joining us from. Then we'll have Aisha and Majova Jabu. All right. So as we wait for Bunny to join in, just a summary of his trading bio. He's been trading for over 6 years now. He has an active trading community called Earnimax. Okay, so I see there's a chat coming in from Vusiwe Kumalo. She says they're from South Africa. Yeah, welcome. So we'll have like 2 trading communities joining us today from Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya, and from South Africa. So in South Africa, we have different, I would say what we have counties in Nairobi or provinces, they also have those kind of different sections where they come from. So Jabu says he's from Pretoria, South Africa. So like we have guys from Pretoria, we have guys from Cape Town, we have guys from Joburg. Barney, I know, is from Joburg. We have also guys from Namibia, Ju. Okay, Ju says he's from Namibia. Welcome. That's nice to see you. We also have Joseph Teko. Aisha, do you mind telling us where you're from? You can either unmute yourself and type on the chat section.
Hi, how are you? Good evening to everyone. I am from Pretoria, South Africa.
Pretoria, welcome guys. It's truly an honor to have you guys on board. We're expecting more people as we go, and Barney will be joining us shortly. He'll take us through his trading rationale. It's gonna be a very insightful, informative section. We're gonna have like a practical session, and we're also gonna have theoretical questions if you have any questions for him. So feel free to engage with us on the chat section. Feel free to type in any questions you may have. As now we conclude, I think the only person we haven't heard from is we have Godfrey. Godfrey and Teko Ngubeni. Yeah, they can type in the chat section where they're joining us from. Would love to know where you're all streaming in from. Also, we usually have this type of webinars on a weekly basis. Usually we shoot them on Thursdays from 8 p.m. Nairobi time. However, depending on the availability of our guest speakers, we make exceptions. Like today, we're hosting it on a Wednesday. But tomorrow we'll still have another guest for the week. And this webinar will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. So the people who, for some reason, they won't be able to attend tonight's live trading session, they can actually just watch it on YouTube afterwards. We do this because we believe we're very pro education. We want our traders to be educated, because when our traders are educated, then it means that they are able to maneuver the different market sentiments and whatever is happening in the markets. So for that reason, we usually host different guest speakers with different expertise. Most of our traders have been on Wall Street. And if they haven't been on Wall Street or like the major exchanges, they have had mentors from these major exchanges. And we tend to find that they have walked that path, and most of our traders actually have been trading for over 5 years. So they've really put in the work and the hours. We say that for you to be a professional at anything, you need to put down the 10,000 hours for you to be an expert in whatever field that you choose. So we usually have a way of also vetting the kind of guest speakers that we host, so that we provide value and quality to our audiences. So for tonight, we're gonna have guys joining in from South Africa. We've had guys from Namibia, which is good. We didn't expect that. We're also having guys from Kenya. So just a minute, guys. Let me check on Bernie, because he should be here by now. I'm not sure why he's a bit late. Okay. Please, guys, have a notebook and a paper, because it's gonna be a very practical session. If you don't have a pen and paper, please just make sure that you have a way of documenting either on your phone. It's gonna be a very informative session. So Bunny is telling me he's on the road, but he's gonna be joining shortly.
Not yet. 7:30. Just give me 7:30. 7:30, please.
He's gonna be joining us shortly. So for the guys who've just joined, I had done his trading bio, but I can read it out again for the sake of those guys who've just joined in, as we wait for Bunny to stream in for tonight. And yeah, the turn up is good so far. Also, you can send this link to anyone you wish to, if anyone is a trader or a beginning trader or even a seasoned trader, but you feel like they need to get some few tutorials today, you can share the invitation link with them and they can join us. Let me just go back to the trading bio for the sake of the guys who've just joined in. To understand more about our guests. Okay, so Bernie Siala is our guest for tonight. We're gonna be covering how to have a solid trading plan when you're trading major currency pairs and trading also synthetic indices. So his trading bio goes as follows. He's a renowned Forex trader. He's a dedicated mentor with 6 years of experience building an online community group called Earnimax. Bernie Siala has a degree in economics, having studied at the University of Namibia, with a proven track record of success and a passion for empowering aspiring traders. Known widely as Bernie Jam on TikTok and Earnimax on Facebook, he's built a strong online presence, sharing valuable trading insights and strategies. For those of you guys on IG, he's known as Bernie Siala. Bernie Siala. Among his notable achievements is his inspiring Octa success story on YouTube, being featured as one of the few mentors to have been interviewed by a brokerage firm in South Africa, highlighting his journey from a beginner to an accomplished trader, demonstrating his expertise and commitment to growth. Bernie's approach combines both disciplined trading, risk management, and education, making him a trusted figure in the trading community. Whether you're looking to learn from the fundamentals or just refine your trading strategies, Bernie Siala is committed to guiding traders toward financial independence and success in the Forex market. So we're having a couple of guys joining us. Thank you, guys. Let me see if Bunny has joined. Just a minute before I conclude trading bio. All right. If you guys don't mind, could you unmute? Could you mute yourselves, please? Because we're having like some background noise from.
Yeah.
Let me see who this is. Yeah, so Zaza and Sitembesor, could you mind muting yourself? You could also type on the chat section, kindly type on the chat section where you're joining us from. We're gonna give you a shout out. Just a minute. Speaker. Multi-speaker. All right. So could you, Sitembesor, could you mute yourself, please? I don't want to be the one to mute you. Godfrey as well. Could you mute yourself? Okay. Yeah. So allow me to finish the trading bio. He should be joining us in a few. Thank you for your patience, guys. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, so he trades fundamentals and technicals on major currency pairs such as the Euro USD and the Pound USD. He also trades synthetics on different trading platforms, using different broker partnerships, which is where he also recommends that to his mentees or students that he teaches. He offers a lot of trading tips for newbies in the trading ecosystem. And basically that is his trading bio. I believe I have covered everything. As I said, guys, I've seen these chat section comments. Let me see if I can try and address that before we start. Okay, so Jabu is joining us from Pretoria, South Africa. Welcome, Jabu. Vusiwe Kumalo is also from South Africa. Welcome, Vusiwe. Yeah, okay, guys. So I think let me just make sure that we're best suited to start. What I will do, because he's kind of like coming on in 5 minutes, I'm gonna send the new link here on the chat section, and then once he joins, we will start officially. Meanwhile, I would like the following people to unmute themselves and introduce themselves, where they're joining us from, and what they're looking forward to learn on today's webinar and podcast. So I think the people who haven't spoken to us, we have Lebogang. Could you unmute yourself and tell us where you're joining us from? Lebogang. We also have Luyanda, we have Menzi, and Prince. Yes, Teko. Teko, you can tell us where you're joining us from? if you haven't spoken to us and you're on this podcast and you'd like us to know where you're streaming from, kindly, we have like 2 minutes before he comes on board. I'm also going to do a new link that I'm going to share with you all on the chat section shortly.
Hey. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Menzi. I'm joining you from South Africa. I'm hoping to learn or catch up a little bit on the synthetics. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Menzi. Which part of South Africa, please, are you joining us from?
I'm in Durban, South Africa, in Durban.
Durban.
It's in Durban.
Okay.
Yes.
Welcome. It's nice to have you. Okay. Prince, could you tell us where you're joining us from? Then we go to Zaza. Okay, Zaza, please, could you tell us where you're joining us from?
Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Zaza. I am coming from South Africa. Basically, I'm in Johannesburg, Soweto.
All right.
What I'm hoping to achieve this webinar is to know more about the markets and also learn how to download the dollars. Thank you so much.
Wow, I love that. How to download the dollars from the markets. That's a very interesting perspective. You're welcome. We're looking to give you an informative tutorial where you can be able to actually mint dollars by yourself from the markets. Welcome aboard. Luyanda, could you tell us where you're joining us from? And then Herbert. See, Cinda Mbiso, please mute yourself. Let me see if I can mute you. Because there's some background noise here coming from your side. Okay, Herbert, could you tell us where you're joining us from then, Luyanda?
Hello, I am Luyanda and I am joining you from South Africa, Northwest in Rustenburg.
Oh, nice. And what are you looking for to take away from today's session?
I want to fully understand trading because I have no idea honestly about it. So I want to get more insight about it and make money, I guess.
All right. All right, guys. So,
All right, thank you.
all right. I've sent you guys a new link. But don't click on it yet. We'll click on it in 5 minutes. We are expecting Bernie in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Meanwhile, I can be doing some basics of Forex trading. There are 3 pillars of Forex trading. The 3 pillars that you stand on. You see, like the way you have like a triangle. A triangle has like 3. It has like the diagonal and it has like the bottom horizontal part. So it is the same with trading. So you have what we call technical analysis or price action trading, and then you have fundamental analysis, which is based on macroeconomic factors affecting the geopolitical factors such as interest rates, inflation, FOMC, macro fundamentals, NFP reports, all those tie into the geopolitical factors that do affect the markets, and they tend to move the markets in different volatilities And then we have what we call the trading psychology, or what we call the mental capital, which you should ideally be able to harness your mental capital to be able to actively participate in the markets as a professional. So the three pillars combined make up um, uh, what we call like the three segments that are very critical for a trader's performance. A trader's performance it's not a sprint, it's more like a marathon. So you start slow, you build momentum. Once you build momentum, you're able to harness your trading skill set to be able to be a professional trader. So let me quickly go through what you need to identify when it comes to the three pillars of trading. For those of you who have a notebook and pen, I'd like for you to write down this website. It's my website. It's called www.forexstl.com. www.forexstl.com. When you go to that website, you will find four main what you call tabs on the website. So the first tab is usually about us and my team. I have a team of 6 people that I work with in Nairobi. Our trading audience it has like an African footprint. However, we do cater to all types of people. So we take in clients from all over the world. We do not segregate clients based on where they come from. However, we do have an African footprint. The way I actually met our guest speaker for tonight, we had a business trip together and we met in Seychelles. We were going there to basically just understand more about a certain broker that had invited us for a potential business relationship with. I think at some point Bernie is gonna mention them because I think he trades synthetics using them. Yes, so the website, Drew, I can see you typed in the question in the chat section, it's forexstl.com. Yes, www.forexstl.com. That's right, Zaza. So when you go to the second tab, you will find an education tab. Under the education tab, you will find we have our trading book, an author of 222 Days of Forex Education. So under that trading book is where you have the three pillars of trading explained in details. So what I did is that in 2017, I published this book, and every day of the week, Monday through Friday, I would publish a trading tip or a trading chart, for instance, for those of you who are good with price action trading. And I would explain trading psychology. I would explain fundamental analysis, and I would explain technical analysis. So I combined those trading tips, and they came to 222 days in a year, because when you come to the 52 weeks, you have 5 days in a week. So every day I would post something. So it came to 222 days. So that is basically like a basic guide for you understanding the beauty and the nature of Forex trading. And then we have what we call webinars. So a webinar or a trading podcast such as this, what we do is once we shoot a webinar, we have our graphic designer and editor and a digital market consultant edit the webinar, curate trading tips, and then it is uploaded on our YouTube channel. And once it is uploaded on the YouTube channel, it is also embedded on the website on the webinar section. So there you will find a historical, our website, our YouTube channel has been there since 2017. So you'll find all types of materials, trading related, whether or not we've done it with affiliations with brokers or not. Like tonight's webinar is sponsored by HFM, our trading partner in Nairobi. Whether or not we've done them by ourselves, most of the webinars we've actually shot them by ourselves for our trading community. So you would also find very resourceful information there. And then thereafter, you also have media interviews and media coverage where we've been, for instance, invited to speak about Forex trading on different media channels, or on the newspapers and gazette notices. So you'll find like information about that therein. So we're basically an education, a trading academy, a pro education centered consultancy, all matters financial markets, all matters Forex trading. Then we were able to diversify not just from Forex trading, we also incorporated other asset classes to our trading tutorials. So we also cover stock indices, shares, commodities. We also do now Forex and also cryptocurrencies, because in this day and age, it's very difficult for you to avoid cryptocurrencies. We're looking to incorporate synthetics as well for those of you who are looking to learn about synthetics from our guest speaker for tonight. So we're gonna have that done. That's gonna be our first webinar on synthetics actually. So we're looking forward to that. So guys, could you, at this point, I would ask us to go to the chat section and click on the link that I have sent you. That will be the link that we're gonna use for tonight. The first session was to welcome you all. And then the second session is what we're now going into analysis and hosting our guest speaker. So let me just, oh, he's actually in. He's actually in. Bernie, could you unmute yourself and say hi to the people? Then we can go to the second link because
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we were waiting for you. It's nice to see you here.
Let me start the video.
Actually,
I'm so sorry. I was
yeah, good to
but I'm
see you.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was trying to buy some time before you came on board. I was telling people how they can find us. And so far I've told them about my website. But I would love to officially introduce our guest speaker for tonight, Bernie Siala. Bernie, I think what we need to do right now is to go to the new link. Just check the chat section. Let's all migrate to the new link. I hope we won't lose any one of us here. We have about 19
Can we
people.
start recording?
Yeah, we have about 19
Okay, then we
people.
start recording.
Let's all migrate to the new link, kindly.
Let me see the chat.
It's on the chat section. I'm gonna start it now so we can all migrate to the new section.
Okay. This means we're gonna start a new recording, right?
Yeah.